Do you know people who are aged between 24 to 35 are prone to credit card traps? Credit card, when used properly, is the best friend to you. But credit card, when not used properly, is a complete nightmare. Hello and welcome back to Freedom English channel. This is Sanaram. Credit card is a loan. If your credit score is good and you have regular income, banks will provide you credit cards. The limit of the credit cards might differ. It might be 1 lakh, 2 lakh, or it might be 30,000 or 50,000. But if you are someone who thinks that credit card and the limit which is given by the bank is my own money, and if you spend it in that way, you are actually walking towards a debt trap. So before you start using a credit card, you should know how you can actually use this credit card to the utmost advantage for your side. And if you know the disadvantages of the credit card, you can actually escape yourself from falling from the debt trap. So that is what we are going to see in this video, which is the advantages and disadvantages of credit card. So before I jump into the video, if you are not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe our channel. First, let us understand how we can actually use this credit card to our utmost advantage. Number 1, easy credit facility, right in our fingertips. So, let us assume if your phone broke and you want to get a new phone immediately, if you have a credit card in your hand, you need not rush to a bank to ask for a personal loan. You can just swipe it in the shop, take a new phone, or use an online portal and order a phone by using the credit card. Second point, you need not pay interest for the money which you have borrowed, which means, let us assume the phone which you have bought is 40,000 and you have used your credit card to swipe it. So the outstanding amount which you have to pay the following month when the bill is generated is 40,000. So 30 days here and 15 days there, 45 days you have interest-free period. They will be giving you a due date. So within the due date, if you pay the full outstanding amount, which is 40,000, you need not pay any interest there. But when it comes to a personal loan, your interest starts the very next month. So here, when you use the credit card in the right way, you are actually borrowing 40,000 as if you are like borrowing it from a friend and you're giving back the 40,000. That's all. All you have to do is pay the full amount within the time which we have told you. Third advantage, essential loans, which means it might be a home loan or a car loan. Because most of us, we don't have a bulk amount to give the full payment for a house or for a car. So we will end up opting loans. But when you go to the lenders and ask for a home loan or a car loan, what do they do? The first thing what they do is check your credit score. So in case if your credit score is low, credit card can actually help you to increase it. I will tell you how. So you have a credit card in your hand and your limit is 1 lakh. And 30% of 1 lakh is 30,000. So make sure you use less than 30,000 every month. You swipe it somewhere and make sure you pay the full outstanding amount when the bill is generated on time. When you do this repetitively for few months, your credit score will gradually increase. So I'll say it again, very simple. Your credit card has a limit. 30% or less should be used every month. And once your bill is generated on time, pay the full amount. Once you do it, you will see your credit score increasing. And why is credit score important? Any loans you want to take in your life at any time of emergency or urgency, the first thing any lender will check is your credit score. So make sure you have a good credit score so you can buy a house or a car or even take a personal loan at a time of need. Fourth advantage, you have EMI facility in credit card. Assume I want to buy a laptop and it is 1 lakh. So I swipe my credit card and I cannot pay this 1 lakh next month because in case if I have that 1 lakh in my hand, I would have paid the full amount and taken the laptop just like that. And I have used my credit card because I actually don't have that amount. So I won't be able to pay the outstanding amount which is going to reflect on my bill next month, which I have swiped this month. So I would contact the bank and tell them to convert this into EMI option. And when it comes to EMI option, you have no cost EMI. No cost EMI means you won't be paying any interest there. You will be paying only the amount which you have swiped. But most of the banks don't have this offer. So you have to pay the interest, but it is more convenient, correct? You need not pay the full amount as an outstanding amount. Instead, you're going to divide it and pay it as EMI. So this is another advantage of credit card. Fifth one, credit card offers itself. In online portals, we can see so many offers popping up. For example, I would say use ICICI Bank credit card, you will get 3,000 flat discount. Use SBI credit card, you will get 2,000 flat discount. Or if you go to an airport and you have specific credit cards, you can enter the lounge of the airport just by paying 2 or 3 rupees, where you have a big buffet, be it breakfast, high tea, lunch, snacks or dinner, just for 2 or 3 rupees if you have specific credit cards. When it comes to diesel or petrol, you will have discounts on those prices if you have some specific credit card. And apart from this, cinema tickets, if you are someone who loves watching cinema and who wants to go to those multiplex theaters and watch it, you will get discounts on your tickets as well. Okay, you are getting reward points for the swipes which you do, and with those points you can redeem and buy anything of your choice, maybe take a service or buy a product. So basically, credit card has so many advantages piled up. The only mistake what we commit is we actually don't know these advantages are there in the credit card, and instead we think that it is my money, so I'm going to spend it as I want, and we end up in a debt trap. So now, since we have covered the advantages like a coin, we have a flip side as well, which is the disadvantage, which I'll be covering right now. First one, minimum amount due. When you get your bill in hand, you will see two lines. One is your outstanding balance. Another one is the minimum amount due. And most of us assume when I pay the minimum amount due, because it is a smaller number, my outstanding balance is actually getting reduced. But I'm really sorry to say this, that is not how it works. Minimum amount due is an indirect interest. So for a month, it would range between 2 to 4%. For a year, it would range between 24 to 48%. So make sure you pay the full amount, so you can actually enjoy the benefit of having an interest-free debt. But in case if you choose to pay the minimum amount due every month, just remember you are paying an indirect interest here, and your outstanding balance has nothing to do with it. Second one, the hidden charges which comes along with the credit card charges. I'll tell you what those are. Number one, late payment charges. You end up paying your payments late. You have to pay late payment charges. You might have joining fees in the beginning. If you want to renew your card, you might end up paying renewal charges, and of course you have annual maintenance charges as well. Third disadvantage is overspending. When you have one credit card or multiple credit cards in your hand, you actually know you have the availability of cash, which means it's in your account. Maybe not in your own savings account or not as cash in your pocket, but you know that this card actually has money inside it. So your mind says you, go out, shop, go out, eat, it's fine. You can swipe the credit card now and pay it later. But when you keep doing it as a circle, maybe you have like 1 or 2 cards in your hand, both the cards have been utilized completely till the limit, you will fall into a debt trap. And fourth and the last disadvantage of credit card is when you use more than 30% of the limit which is provided to you, which is called the credit utilization ratio, you will end up having a decreased credit score, which means my limit is 1 lakh. I use more than 30,000 every month, which means 40, 50 or 60,000, my credit score will go down. So make sure you don't do that. If your limit is 1 lakh, your credit utilization ratio should be less than 30%. If it is that way and you pay that full amount on time, your credit score will be good. But if you touch the CUR, which means the credit utilization ratio, you cross it and use more than 30% every month and you don't pay it on time, maybe you pay the minimum amount due, you will see your credit score going down. And when this happens, when you want to get an essential loan, you will be someone who will not be eligible for the same. So in this video, I have given you 5 advantages of credit card and 4 disadvantages of credit card. So basically, I would say, don't take it as advantage and disadvantage. You have actually understood how the credit card works. It is simple. You use the credit card in the right way, it is going to be your best friend. If you're going to use it in a wrong way, you will end up in a debt trap which you have to repay throughout your life. So now using a table, I'll again show you what are the advantages and disadvantages of a credit card. Have a look at it. First one, easy credit facilities. Second one, 45 days interest-free period. Third one, line of credit. Fourth one, EMI facility. Fifth one, credit card offers. Disadvantages: first one, minimum amount due, indirect interest. Second one, hidden charges. Third one, overspending. Fourth one, using more than 30% of your limit will reduce your credit score. So credit card is money available in single touch. And now you have understood the advantages and disadvantages of a credit card. So always remember, credit card when used properly is a boon to your life. But in case if you don't know how to use it, it is a curse to which you have opened the door for. In case if you want to learn more about credit card and you want to have an in-depth knowledge about it, all you have to do is install our Freedom app and register yourself. Not only about credit card, we have a lot of courses available in personal finance and farming and business. I would say 1,000+ courses, and you have mentors who are going to train you on everything from A to Z. All you have to do is learn what they are telling, understand and implement it in your life and change your life just like that. And with this note, I finished my video. In case if you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you think it will be beneficial for others, give a share. And in case if you are not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe our channel. And I'll catch you again in the next video. Until then, you guys take care and bye-bye.